Hey there and welcome. Look, if you've ever felt that sting of rejection, and I mean, who hasn't, and you've let it hold you back, then you are in exactly the right place. In this explainer, we're going to break down a really powerful way to completely reframe, and yeah, maybe even delete your fear of rejection for good.
Seriously, just think about that for a second. What would you do? Who would you finally talk to? What kind of business or project would you try to build if that fear just, poof, wasn't there anymore? That's a huge question, right?
Well, the source we're diving into today makes a pretty bold claim. It says that with just a simple shift in your mindset, you can actually do that. So let's walk through the key ideas and see exactly how this is supposed to work. All right, first things first. We have got to tackle the biggest misconception out there, this idea that getting rejected means you failed. Let's just dismantle that right here, right now.
So here you can see the huge contrast in thinking. Over on the left, that's the old view, the one so many of us get stuck in. But on the right, that's the reframe, the game changer. Rejection isn't a sign of failure at all. It's a badge of courage.
And this is really the core idea, you know? The fact that you even put yourself in a position to be rejected, that means you were brave enough to take a shot in the first place. That right there is a win, no matter what the outcome is.
Okay, so that idea builds perfectly into our next point. This reframe sees rejection not as some obstacle in your way, but as a totally necessary ingredient for success.
And this is so simple, but it's really profound when you think about it. We tend to think of success and rejection as total opposites, right? But the truth is, they're on the exact same path.
Think of it this way. Every single rejection is an investment. It's like the tuition you pay for the education of experience. It's the price of admission for real growth, for becoming the person you actually want to be.
You know, you almost never get chosen without being overlooked first. Every single no you get isn't a dead end. It's just one of the steps you have to take to eventually finally get to that yes. That's not failure, that's progress. Okay, so this brings us to our third big idea, and it's a good one. What if rejection isn't a roadblock at all? What if it's actually a signpost, one that's pointing you in a better direction?
This creates this simple but super powerful loop. Step 1, you get rejected. Okay. Step 2, you take the feedback, you learn from it, and you readjust your approach. And then step 3, you rise. You come back stronger and way smarter than you were before.
So you see, that whole process, it's not about being shut down. It's about being redirected. It's like the universe, or the job market, or even just one person is giving you valuable data to help you find a better path forward.
And it's not just any redirection. The key here is trusting that it's always guiding you towards something better. Maybe it's a better fit for you, a better opportunity you couldn't see, or even just a better version of your own idea.
Okay, so if rejection isn't the real enemy here, then what is? Well, the real issue is the nature of fear itself. And if we can understand it, that's the key to taking it apart. This brings us to that classic acronym for FEAR. It stands for False Evidence Appearing Real. It's such a powerful reminder that most of the stuff we're afraid of is just a story we're telling ourselves. It's not reality. When you really boil it down, what is the fear of rejection? It's just anxiety about something that might happen in the future. It's not real. It hasn't happened yet. And treating that false evidence as if it's real, that's the thing that paralyzes us.
And all of this leads us to the final, and honestly, maybe the most important choice that we all have to make whenever we're standing on the edge of a big decision.
Look, if the thought of rejection scares you, I get it. The possibility can feel really daunting. It's uncomfortable. Yeah, it can definitely sting. But there's another fear, a much bigger one that we should be paying attention to. It's this. Staying stuck should absolutely terrify you. That's the punchline. The real terror isn't in trying and failing. The real terror is in not trying at all. It's the stagnation, the regret, the gnawing what if that comes from letting fear win and just staying exactly where you are.
I mean, think about it. When have you ever truly grown when things were easy and comfortable? Real, meaningful change and improvement, they just don't happen in the comfort zone. It's impossible. They can't.
It all starts with something so simple. Just having the courage to show up, the courage to try, the courage to be willing to hear no. That single step, that's the ignition switch for any real transformation you want to see in your life.
So that's the question I really want to leave you with. We know for a fact that comfort is a dead end for growth. So, looking at your own life, your own goals, your own dreams, what will your courage change?